Now let's play with the paint bucket tool and the gradient tool. So the gradient tool is this one here, and if you click and hold, the second one is the paint bucket tool. We can use this tool to paint a whole layer or part of a layer. So before we want to paint the layer, we need to go to the layers panel and create a new blank layer for it. So now there is a layer 8 in front of all these flowers, and then make sure this new layer is selected. And then we need to pick a color to paint. You can pick any color from this color panel or the swatches panel, or you can click on this square in the front and then use this eyedropper tool to pick any color available on the canvas. So let's try to pick this light green color here and then click OK. So what if I click on the canvas, then this whole layer is painted green. As you can see on the layers panel, the whole layer is green. And we cannot see these flowers anymore because this green layer is in front of all the flowers. If I drag it down one layer and this flower is shown, and if I drag it lower more, this is shown. If I drag one more, this green layer is on the bottom. So let's make another new one and try the gradient tool. So click and hold and pick the gradient tool. And if you click here, you can pick a lot of preset gradient values available in Photoshop. You can also make the gradient yourself, but I will not talk about that now. I think these preset values are good for now. So let me just try this pink gradient, pink and blue gradient, and click and drag on the canvas to create that effect. And you can see here we have 5 different gradient options. This one is like a linear gradient, and this one is from the center to the corner, and this one is like this. You can play with different settings yourself. And the longer you draw this line, the more slow the color will turn from one color to the other. If you draw the line very short, it will turn very sharply. So that is one trick. So our 2 layers are right now. Now I'm going to delete them and show you another thing. You don't have to paint the whole layer. You can only paint a certain part of a layer to make some color blocks. So let me create a new layer again. Maybe I want to create a colored rectangle shape like this. I can go to the rectangular marquee tool and then draw a rectangular shape that you want, and then use the paint bucket or the gradient tool to paint inside it. So currently we will only paint inside this area. Let me pick a different color, so maybe this pink color, and I click. You see only this selected area is painted. Let me go back a few steps. We also tried the elliptical marquee tool and this lasso tool, so it's the same. Let's try the elliptical marquee tool. If I draw a circle and paint, it will be something like that. And if I use the lasso tool, it's something similar. If you don't want this painted color to be in the front, you can drag them down in the layers panel. So now we need to deselect this area, and then let's drag it down to the location you want. Maybe I want it to be here, and let me draw another one. To draw another shape here, and let's paint it green. Okay, and then drag it to the bottom too. Okay, I think this result looks pretty very pretty to me.